All right. I'll lead us off.
Go for it.
Give it to me, John. Give it to me good. Hard.
So, me and Colin at a party last weekend.
Are you going to introduce us?
What?
Hey, guys, welcome back to the sochoicepodcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Please like and subscribe.
Please.
Colin and I were at a party last weekend, and we're just talking, and he just brings up his enemy.
I have an enemy.
And just hearing about Colin talking about his longtime enemy who is now back into his life after not being in his life, I really want an enemy. I want like someone who I really just want to fail in life and who like reciprocates, you know. He's like preying on my downfall.
Reciprocates. That's the hard part, because I was going to say I definitely have enemies.
Yeah, I hate people,
but it's all one-sided.
We don't definitely want Daniel Jones to fail.
Do you want me to talk about my enemy real quick, and then we can kind of get into like?
Please, yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
who is it?
That is crazy.
I'll share my story. I'll share my truth.
Please share. Give me the talking stick.
So, I think we talked about it last week. I'm great in a social setting. I think on most hands, I try to get along with everyone. I try, I'm a team player. I try not to, rock the boat. I'm there for a good time and a long time. Maybe a little too long. This guy
overstays is welcome.
I do. I'm prone.
You'll get sick of him.
I like to hang out at the party until it becomes a sleepover. So, I got hired in my job right out of college, and I was super shy. I was almost like Bambi. And like everyone kind of like took me under their wing and did an awesome job of like making me feel welcome.
Time out.
Yeah.
Did they call you Bambi? Like it's like
not
a
Scrubs.
Scrubs reference?
Not a Scrubs reference. I think there are too many Danish people to understand that.
Did you try and like force it on him? Like, I'm like Bambi, I'm just getting it under me. Bambi. That's something that I'm like, Bambi.
Yeah, I walk weird like Bambi.
It didn't stick?
No. So, like I had only ever had amazing experiences with my coworkers. Even coworkers that like I knew had beef with each other. I was like, I don't know, they're both nice to me. And then this guy got hired to my team.
You're a glue guy.
I'm such a glue guy. And then this guy got hired to my team. And like I tried, being nice. I was like, hey, if you ever need any help, let me know. And like he would like take me up on that. And I would like be there to help him out. And then I started noticing that like he would offer or he would ask me to help him out, and we would agree on a certain time, and I would show up at that time, and he would just not show up. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And so then like work wouldn't get done that he had to do. And I guess like he would tell like my boss that, Colin was supposed to help me out. And so he'd be like, Colin, what the fuck, man? I'd be like, dude, he didn't show up. I didn't know what the fuck I was supposed to do. And like, and so he started like leeching off me or like using me whenever it was like most opportune. And it got so bad that on like a public call with our entire team, he said, I like to ask Colin for help because I know he doesn't have shit going on.
That's so aggressive.
Scummy.
It's also so incorrect. I had like 3 of my own accounts. I was making time for him. And like I had like everyone reach out and be like, Colin, like, trust me, we know that's not the case. Don't worry about that. And then I had one coworker be like, yo, don't take that shit. Call him out. And so that night I called him at his son's like fucking basketball practice. And I was like, dude, you gotta fucking...
your enemy is someone's father?
He's a father of 2. His father of 2. He lives across the country from me. This motherfucker is based in like the desert of California, like 40 minutes away from Las Vegas. Brother, you got your own problems. You're fighting mirages every day, man. Don't worry about me. It's like, it's so insane. And so I called him. I was like, you gotta fucking apologize to me. That was fucked up. Or if you don't, I'm gonna make your life hell. He then does
said that to him?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is so funny.
That's so sick.
Literally, like,
tell him.
Because I called him. He was like, oh, hey, Colin, what's up? I was like, all right, listen fucking here. The first time in my professional career.
Hey, Colin, you're on speaker at my kid's birthday party.
Yeah, this is my coworker I was telling you about. He's great. All right, listen, fucker. I'm in the walls. So like, it was the first time in my career I flipped the switch and I played like bad cop, and then like he apologized, but then like it got worse, and then like I knew he had problems with our old boss before he left, our new boss, and then our boss's boss. Like, he's a problem with everyone above him. He claims that our old boss, my mentor, the guy that hired me and like took me under his wing, promised him his job when he left. That didn't happen. We hired someone else. He then had massive problems with him, and then filed a complaint against him. Tried to ruin his career. Filed a report against our shared other boss. Tried to ruin her career at the company where she had been for like 20 years, had insane credibility, and then everyone was just waiting for this guy, I guess, like fucking slip up so that like they can like get rid of him. Everyone got tired of him so much, and like thankfully we only ever had to see him like once a quarter. That during one-on-ones, one of the bosses that we shared that he tried to railroad would take the one-on-one publicly from her desk that was right next to mine, and every time he would say something like inflammatory against me or the other person, she would like repeat the question to confirm that he was saying. And so I'll be like working away, like at my desk, clicking, clacking, they're talking, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, so Colin tried to throw you under the bus and then blame the lack of work on you. I'd be like, what the fuck is he? What's going on over there? And I'd pull her aside and be like, yo, this guy is like, you know, that's not true, right? He's like, don't worry at all. I'm like, okay, cool. Eventually, like we bring him in for like a year-end like strategy session. We bring him down. He flies across the country, and then it's all over. He flies back. That next day, we let him go. We made him.
Okay, so you don't have an enemy anymore.
Oh,
this is where it gets good.
So
because Colin's won at this point, he vanquished him.
Wait a second, I have questions before we get on to this next part.
Yeah,
was he any good at his job?
Dog shit, dude. Okay. And it sucks too because like he got hired because he was like this like LinkedIn master poster. He was like a LinkedIn like in the space.
The
worst. Like, he's always posting. He's always commenting. And now in hindsight, now that I have like 3 more years, 5 years of experience, everything he says is wrong. And it happened like routinely where we'd have like a huge presentation and like we'd be like, all right, like we're gonna do these slides. You got this. Oh shit, bleep that out.
All you said was one name.
Bleep it out.
Dude, how many do you think are on this planet?
I don't know, man. Just like please.
I'm not leaving on
like, all right, I got this. And he wouldn't do his fucking work. And so then like I haven't talked to him since that day. And then on Wednesday, I drive home, back to Connecticut.
He was at your parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
He was at the dinner table waiting.
So when I leave, this is Game 5 of the World Series. We're up 5-0 when I leave the Yankees. I'm in a good spirit. I don't listen to the game on the way home. I get to my bed. I open the game on my phone.
You didn't see the 5th inning?
I see the last. No, I see the last. I did after the fact. I see the last at bat. I go. I'm shocked. I'm not too surprised by the whole thing. So I thought we were gonna lose. But I'm like still pretty fucking down. And then out of the clouds, I get a fucking text from this guy. First time in 2.5 years. He's going West Coast, best coast. How about them Dodgers?
That's an enemy right there. He knows Colin is going through some shit right now, and he's just gonna dunk on him.
This guy just thinks about me for the first time in 3 years. So let me give him a little ring. And I'm
he got fired so long ago?
Yes.
He got fired years ago?
Yes.
And you haven't talked to him in 3 years or so?
No.
And as soon as the Yankees lose in the World Series, this guy's back.
Dude, and like such an enemy too.
Loser.
Also little character moment. Like I said, he's from California. But he's a fucking Red Sox fan. Never lived there. I couldn't have a bigger enemy, like intrinsically, and like multiple levels in my entire life. And
this is what I'm missing in my life. I need someone to just hate and who hates me back.
Oh, okay. It's also I'll get into it later, but it is two-sided. Let me tell you that right now. Like,
wait, is this an enemy or is this a nemesis? What are the classifications?
We'll get into that. That's a great cue. But but Greg, a little cap on this.
Okay.
I'm shell shocked. I go, yeah, man, it totally sucks. And he sends me $10 and writes, yeah, this is buy a beer, drown away the pain. Dude, Greg, I was this.
The pity on that is so good.
I was this fucking close to being, here's 20, lose my fucking number. God damn, dude. If I was like a little more upset or like not as tired, maybe I'll let that fly. But like, I just go, hey man, thanks. and then I blocked his ass.
The only thing that would have been better if that was all in like a LinkedIn post that he did, where he just tagged you in it.
Dude. But like, yeah, no, Greg, it's two-sided. Like since he's been let go, I have stalked his ass. I have watched him get new job, get fired from new job, and keep on posting everything in between, still being wrong. And I will be there until the day he retires.
You're just following him on LinkedIn, though, right?
It's mutual. He didn't like my promotion. He liked a friend of mine's. You know, I noticed it.
Did you like when he got fired? Did you like that post?
No, I didn't. But however, look, caveat, I had his old job now.
Nice.
I think I would consider him more of an enemy than a nemesis. I think a nemesis, you need
It's a
like
rivalry in a way.
you need more like history, I think, behind it. Like this was like a flash in the pan, considering that you got him fired so quickly.
I think a nemesis. Well, I mean, yeah, he was around for like 2 years ish, around that.
I think if it was like a 10-year beef, I think you get nemesis,
I
like
think
an arch nemesis.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's your Lex Luthor. I don't think it works.
No, but an enemy, yes. I also think nemesis is a bit more like. I think it's like. A nemesis almost feels like it isn't. Like you're almost on the same side in a way. It's kind of like a rivalry.
What do you mean? I guess like a rivalry. I'm gonna Google a difference between enemy and nemesis.
Please do.
So yeah, John, that's my career enemy. I didn't think I would have one so quickly.
I would love to just have an enemy where we just like we know that we're actively preying on each other's downfall.
Yeah.
Like anytime he slips up, I'm gonna be cheering. Anytime I slip up, I know somewhere he's got like a big smile on her face.
Dude, he sent when he got let go. He wrote an incredibly scathing review about our company on Glassdoor. Like our company's like people love our company, so like, it sticks out like a fucking sore thumb. And you're like, that's that guy. But he also sent from his personal email to every single person on our like 40-person team a scathing email about like the two bosses he tried to have fired. Didn't include their emails, obviously, but was like, watch your back. There's snakes all around you. They'll stab you in the back and then burn the bridge. And I'm like, dude, I think you're burning bridges. Okay,
Colin, does the fact that he seems to have like unlimited enemies kind of diminish your rivalry with him? Where you're like he's the only like enemy that you're thinking about, but like he's got them all over the place. Like you might be like a minor player in his life.
So I think that's totally fair. I will say I think because it's me, people in the situation, even those that he's done wrong to, recognize this guy fucking hated me, or is an absolute dick to me.
So you think you're number one on his list?
I don't know because I didn't get him. I didn't have the ability to fire him, but I think reputation wise, I might be.
Okay, well, he's definitely an enemy. Because, yes, a nemesis has to be a permanent part of the protagonist's life.
Well,
an enemy is just something that's hostile towards the protagonist. Nemesis is a formidable opponent or rival who is very difficult to defeat and a permanent part of the life.
Okay, so
he's not part of it.
He wasn't
you defeated him so quick. He was just he was like a lower level boss that you got rid of.
He's a goon.
Yeah.
Okay,
I love that.
Colin had to dispatch of a goon real quick when he started his job.
That's just prepping you for some absolute dickhole that you're going to have to face later on.
You say that? I had enemy for a little bit, but I squashed it amicably. We're on great terms now.
Okay. It seems like you're just working through the lower levels of like your job. Just like real quick, you're taking out bosses left and right.
He's slowly like improving on how to deal with enemies.
Yeah, it's because like, well, I think the difference is
next up, you're going to show up to that kid's basketball game and you're going to block the shit out of him. Your dad's a bitch.
A generational enemy.
One little weird thing about him, though. He had
feud.
He had this proclivity, he had this affinity for the Chinese government. And you talk about it all the time on call. And I was like, dude, they're not that great. And he's like, better than the U.S. And I'm like, I'm not the biggest, like, hoorah patriot, but, like, that's just, like, not even true, man. He's like,
crazy.
Dude, we had it way better back in China. And I'm like,
back in China? Is he Chinese?
He taught there for a little bit. I think he met his wife there.
Oh, okay.
I told Colin he should try and see where he lands on like the Chinese spectrum by going like, oh, what was that part of China? Thai? What was it? And then see which one he goes with.
Yeah, and I was talking to John, and I was like, I should have made my Zoom background Tiananmen Square.
Yeah. but it's just Colin, like Colin standing in front of tanks.
It's like a Thomas the Tank Engine, but it's a tank and it's just his face.
Yeah, so many. Next time you have a feud with a Chinese lover.
This is a very niche. You're gonna spend a lot of time on Photoshop for this little bit that might not ever come to fruition.
Oh, definitely. I will never talk to him again.
Yeah.
Unless the Yankees lose another World Series.
Will you teach your kids to hate him and his kids? Is it going to go full feud?
Not his kids, just him.
No? Okay.
I will say intergenerational hatreds are elite. We actually do need to go back to those.
Yeah, dude. Hatfields and McCoys, man.
Yeah, man.
That shit was nuts.
Dude, we need more enemies. I need more villains in my life.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Greg, do you have any?
Like, not like macro scale. Like,
I think,
like, no one likes
I might be enemies with my neighbor. I think we actively hate each other.
A classic feud.
Yeah. I think that is could be blossom into a beautiful enemy ship.
Why? What has happened? Have you been like, he leaves his trash out and it smells bad, and like you got beef with him or something? Like, what's going on?
They're weird. We did this we talked about this on pod when I first moved here. They do a lot of weird shit. They'll like just sit in their car for like a literal hour just outside of like our building and just like stare at people.
Oh,
it's a whole bunch of watching.
Well,
it's a whole bunch of stuff.
Is it called running?
Yes. That's terrifying.
You should tell them to put it in a closed garage and do that.
We don't have one, sadly.
Oh, damn. I don't think I have any enemies. I'm literally like thinking about my. No, Colin, I don't want one. I'm thinking about my neighbors, thinking about who I work with. I don't think I have any enemies. There's definitely people that I don't like, but honestly, they're not really a problem for me. I just don't like them.
And the thing is, like, it's not just like two people not liking each other. It's like going the step further to like make their life a little bit worse.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, no, I don't think I have any enemies. Nobody actually is trying to make my life worse. I don't know.
Dude, I'm Greg. Everyone likes me. Oh, no one's trying to prey on my downfall.
Greg hasn't even started the first part of the hero's journey yet, bro. Your character arc sucks.
You're never gonna get a nemesis at this rate. You need to start early and then just go long term.
Ideally, like a bully that like you hang on to until like you meet him at like a 30-year reunion.
Well, Greg doesn't believe in bullying, so that would be tough to do.
What if Greg finds out that he was the enemy?
I probably was. You guys remember when I hated? I'll bleep his name.
Oh, so you're gonna bleep?
Yeah, yeah, I do remember. You had real beef with him, and then I didn't really know him, but I knew you hated him. So you kind of pushed your hatred onto me. I didn't know him, but I've kind of
so vocal. He would sit down at the lunch table and because he had like mutual friends there besides Greg, and Greg would be, I hate you, like straight up.
Yeah, to his face.
He didn't like me either. We weren't like we neither of us really liked each other, but honestly, I don't remember why it ever started because we're like fine now. Like I've seen him since like high school and stuff, and like where I would like dapped him up.
We were like, you were an annoying ass teenager. It's all stupid.
Yeah, that was just some weird like high school drama where we just like picked each other as like we don't like each other. We don't fuck with each other.
I didn't know him at all, and I was like, I don't like him because Greg doesn't like him, and so obviously he has to have a reason.
Dude, Greg got
like I like Greg, and if Greg doesn't like
people, no real reason. We just didn't like each other. But I don't know. Once we like graduated, I think it was just like, all right, like we're chill. Neither of us cared anymore.
Well, just that part of your life is done. And you're like, I'm probably never going to see this guy ever again.
Yeah, but like I have seen him, and like it was fine. We were like, oh, hey, remember when we hated each other? And he was like, yeah, I do. That was weird. And I was like, yeah, it was weird.
Yes.
Yeah, I do remember.
I think you also, you can bleep this one name too, but I think you guys really hated each other there too.
That's a bad one for John.
The electrocuted idiot that he kept calling you.
Yeah, he was calling me names,
dude,
man. I had a reason.
I'm not gonna lie, Greg. The electrocuted idiot is a great wrestling name.
He did call me that after he put the paperclip in an outlet.
Well, I mean, it was fair.
It was fair. And again, me and him, since totally made up. We're fine.
Yeah, you're adults now.
We both helped John move out of one of his apartments.
I was gonna say,
I was like, oh, hey man, what's up?
It had to suck for John. It was almost like a child to divorce.
I'm trying to build fences.
Yeah.
You've known me since kindergarten. He's like your tennis partner. Like,
Dude, maybe you guys helping me move was me actually parent trapping you guys into being cool with each other again.
yeah. But I think even like when I showed up there, like I had no ill will towards him at that point. Like it had fully died out. I think it was just like high school. When you're seeing somebody like every fucking day and you're like, I really don't vibe with you. It builds up, you know? But then like I didn't see him for like a year and I was like, why the fuck did I hate this kid? Like I haven't seen him. Nothing really happened.
I don't know if I really hated anyone like that who hated me back in high school.
I don't think. Yeah, I think.
John, I think you hated me in middle school.
No, I never hated you. I made fun of you, but that's different.
Yeah, everyone says that.
I made fun of a lot of people. I was an absolute shithead in like middle school and early high school. Like straight up, I probably bullied a lot of people.
Hand up, you got hand up. You live and learn.
Yeah, I was a little turd. I mean, I'll say it.
I feel like most people were just shitheads at that age, though.
I was really early on, and then I started taking essentially legal amphetamines every day, and it really like mellowed me out. Like I should have started my drugs use way sooner. Yeah, see, that's what happens. Cause like the second I stopped taking, or I started taking Vyvanse, I became like normal SpongeBob.
Speaking of things that would get you bullied early on, Colin, last night we're doing a stream, sochoicepodcast at Twitch. We're just
streaming that. I didn't notice that you were streaming it.
Thanks, Greg. Always a part of the podcast.
Hey, Greg, don't forget to turn that bell on.
I don't get notifications. That's why I'm so confused that I didn't get it this time.
So we were like just getting ready to start the stream, and all of a sudden, our good friend Alec that we were gaming with goes, "Hey, who is this person who just tried to follow me on Instagram?" It was Colin's mom.
Yeah, he drops a, "Hey, Colin, who's Martha Sincock? And why is her Instagram photo the Queen of England? God rest her soul."
Your mom's Instagram picture.
She's a big fan of the Royals. Get past it.
Dude, R.I.P.
What the fuck? That's crazy. Did she change it to like Prince whatever his name is?
No,
Edward,
no,
you know?
she hates him.
King Edward?
No.
She hates him? It's her love's son.
No, sorry. I think about the king.
Beloved?
The king. Sorry.
Yeah, the king is her son.
Yeah, she's not a fan.
Which is crazy because he's already super old.
Well, she was super old.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, dude. If that happened in middle school, Colin, your mom get like someone on Instagram, your mom tried to follow them, like a classmate, you would be dead. You would be absolutely
but granted,
toast.
the inverse happened. We have a mutual friend who went around trying to friend all of our like parents and siblings.
I don't remember that.
Bleep the name. You know who you are.
There's so many bleeps.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
Dude, he started following my grandparents or friending them on Facebook. And I'm like, what are you doing, man?
This might give away who it is, but I'm not gonna bleep it. Did you guys get the Pickle Day text from him?
Yeah, sure did.
Yep, sure
did. Shout out you.
I can't respond yet.
He's listening.
Yeah, I can't respond yet. It has to be like 7 to 10 business days to respond.
Oh, really? I responded immediately.
No, you can't do that. If you respond immediately,
No.
then you're unsubscribing to next year.
No, it says like reply with something else if you don't want it next year.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's 7 to 10 business days for him to reply to you.
Oh, dude, I was told not to reply for 7 to 10 business days by another friend.
Now I need to find this.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Okay,
I like Pickle Day.
So anyway, so he goes, obviously like Martha Sincock's my mom, and so we all start laughing. Colin immediately calls up his mom to get down to the bottom of this. So fucking funny.
Like, out of all of my friends,
Alec Clark, what the fuck?
Out of all of our friends, she followed Alec first. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think I got a notification of a follow request.
He's got no motion on the gram. He has no clout, no flick camera. All right, dude, his pictures are dry. Why are you following Alec?
I don't know. Maybe he's the closest like vibe to the royal family.
No,
well, she wanted pictures of his cookies. Apparently, was what she said.
Yeah, she was trying to find the story I posted the day prior. She doesn't realize that story is go away after a day, and she goes, "Yeah, but where to go? Where's the photo?" I'm like, "Mom, it's temporary. She's like, okay, yes, I recognize it goes away, but where does it go once it's away? And I'm like, no, it's gone. It's gone.
Well, unless you saved it.
Yeah.
Or like she took a screenshot
she's
or
like,
something.
okay, well then can you send me it? I'm like, no, mom, it's gone. Like the picture is evaporated.
Why did she want that picture so bad?
Because I baked cookies. I don't know. She wants to.
I still don't understand how this got her to follow Alec.
She
wanted
was
to see
clicking
this
around.
picture.
She was clicking around, I think, and then like just found herself by accident. Watching her try to.
That seems like there's got to be like 8 steps before.
Dude,
like you gotta.
I agree.
Like, she had to like click on your profile, click on like who you're following, find Alec. I guess he's probably close to the top.
Dude,
and then I follow
agree.
him. Like that seems like 4 steps.
Greg, she's a momentum like clicker. When she gets like frustrated, she just starts just like going to town. Like trying to watch her like maneuver Netflix's UI is something else, man. Trying to see her like operate a Roku is like it may as well be in Mandarin, dude. It's crazy.
Well, Colin, this is not the only Martha Sincock online footprint this week that I've gotten. My mom said that your mom was on Facebook asking about a package delivered to you, or that was supposed to go to you,
no way.
And that someone else got, and so she's just Sherlocking away trying to get your damn package.
well, hey, guys, rest assured, please let your mom know the package was brought back. You know, I received the package. You know,
thank God.
She just goes. My mom goes to me. Is Martha Stewart Collins or Sincock? Is Martha Sincock Colin's mom? Because Colin needs to get his package. So fucking fun.
Dude, that was a trip. So
your mom is online, dude.
Dude, my mom browses. All right, she surfs. Yeah. So I'm going to vote because I'm still registered to vote in Connecticut this past weekend, and so I get to like the voting center, and all of a sudden I get a call from my mom, and I'm like why'd she call me? She knows I'm here. I pick it up, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And she goes, did you order a package? And I go, no. I swear to God, I did not order anything. And she goes, okay, well, this person named Jess, like in Marlboro, says that she was walking on the side of the street, found a package with your name on it. I'm like,
that seems so
side of the street? And she's like, yeah.
It was a bomb.
Like, in my head, I'm like, am I trying to be served? Like, you know? So I was like, all right, could you text her that for her to drop it off at your house? And then like, cause I was like, if I'm being served like court summons, and like if I'm not there, I think I'm good. I don't know why I would be, but I'm always perpetually afraid that I missed a step on my taxes.
Why'd you assume? You assumed you missed something on your taxes.
I always assume that like I missed something with like my car or whatever. That like
it just sees the IRS everywhere. Every like, shadows. Just
dude, my credit score is cash money, but I'm still afraid always of those motherfuckers. They're boogeymen. And so like I'm like, all right, here, talk to her. Try to see if like while I'm gone, if she can like drive over and like you'll pick it up and like at her house. And she's like, okay. So then like she's like, all right, someone's coming over at noon. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get coffee at noon. Tell me when it gets there. And she's like, all right, we'll do. It arrives, I guess, and like I'm like going through my fucking Amazon history, and I'm like, I have everything. Nothing is supposed to be arriving. What the fuck is this package? So I like my costume for our Halloween party, which Greg fucking no-showed.
You were supposed to show up as a slutty cat.
Yeah,
so that was a bummer.
No slutty cat. You know, the void was felt, I'm not gonna lie. There was no cats.
The wedding after party went a little bit later than I had anticipated.
No, that's cool. Weddings happen all the time.
Not this particular wedding.
Weddings happen every day, Greg.
Weddings happen all the time. It's such a
not this one specifically, but okay.
So my costume was Joe Cool, you know, Snoopy wearing his little fucking getup, and so I bought a Snoopy hat.
Joe Cool.
Yeah,
you were being Joe Burrow.
Shut up. We did this last time. And
joke still lands.
You know, all my costume shit arrived 2 days prior at parents' house, and then like what didn't arrive is that they sent 5 more of the hats I bought. I bought one arrived. I thought it was good. They sent 5 more. I didn't pay for any of them. And I guess the guy just threw it on the side of the road, like in the middle of the forest in like rural Connecticut. And like this jogging couple, just like these 2 friends found it and then made it their quest to bring it back to me.
Well, I mean, at least you didn't pay for it.
No, but now I have 5 Snoopy hats at my parents' house.
Oh my God, can we all be Snoopy next year?
Mm-hmm.
We could just dress up as Colin.
You could do that.
I don't know if I have enough collared shirts. I don't know if I can go white collar enough for this.
How many collared shirts do you need for one night of being
I was
collared?
planning on wearing
Also-
7. How
also-
else am I going to show off that I'm white collar
Also-
without 7 white collars?
Greg, you just don't.
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. Weekends too.
Greg, you don't get it.
He's wage slave.
Actual white collar jobs and like tech and stuff. You don't wear collared shirts. I can show up in a hoodie.
That's what I wear to work. I wear hoodies.
Me too.
every day.
I can wear whatever. I work from home.
Yeah. So yeah, shout
John's
out.
naked half the time.
Shout out to the moms of Glastonbury for helping me get these 5 extra hats that I didn't know I was supposed to have.
It's not kind of crazy how effective that network can be.
Dude, it took 30 minutes from post inception to my mom intercepting them to coordinating the meetup. Another lady that wasn't even involved was the one that brought them over. It was a gal pal of the person who found it.
It really is kind of impressive.
Facebook
Like, they'll be
network.
like, dude, somebody will be like, oh my god, did you hear that noise? And somebody will be like, oh yeah, it was the transformer blew like on this street.
Yeah, 2 blocks away,
at
at coordinates 46,
like, oh,
32.
thank God, now we all know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad the PSA got out to even your mom, John. Tell her thank you for even entertaining the quest.
She was keeping an eye on it. Wanted to make sure you got your package.
Are your mom's friends on Facebook? Or
I don't think so.
Probably my mom is friends with
I think
any of
they're
my
part of,
friends' parents.
I think they're on the same group, like the whatever Facebook groups that they're all in.
Yeah, for the town where they.
And she saw a Sincock and was like, "I only know one Sincock. It's not that common of a name."
Yeah.
Put some pieces together.
I think I'm like the third. No, sorry. I think I'm like one of 3 Colin Sincocks in the country.
That's actually kind of a lot. I didn't think there'd be 3 of you.
They're
I
all
thought
old.
I thought you were an original.
They're all
Guess
old.
not.
I mean, give me like 10
Oh,
years.
you're the third one.
Give me
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah, give me 10 years. It might be good.
You might be the only one.
The
Unless
problem-
unless you have a kid and name him Colin.
Well, no. The problem is are these other non-Colin Sincocks having Colin Sincocks, and then I got to go squash them out.
Oh yeah, that's true. Another Sincock could have a Colin.
You're gonna squash them out?
Heir apparents, yeah.
Jeez.
the heir to the
Hardcore.
Sincock throne.
No. The Colin Sincock throne. All right.
Oh, okay. You're right. Wait, can we go back to how you thought you were gonna get served?
Yeah, it's a big fear of mine.
What's that movie where Seth Rogen?
Pineapple Express scarred me.
Pineapple
It was
Express.
funny. It was funny, but I was like,
Yeah.
imagine being the person on the receiving end of Seth Rogen.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy. But do you guys think you'd be good at that job?
Excellent question. I've often thought of this.
I think I'd be absolutely terrible with it. I would
Really?
not I don't know. I guess it kind of depends on how bad I need this job. If I'm just doing it on a whim, I'm not trying that hard to serve these papers. But if I need this job to survive, I guess I'd try harder.
I think I would be pretty good at it.
I probably wouldn't try hard, like Greg said.
I would just go to
probably-
the door, knock, and be like, "Oh, they didn't answer. Cool. Guess I'm done for the
There's
day." I
gotta
don't know.
be like a reality
I'm
TV
not-
show based around it, right? Like
I'm
people
not
who
dressing
serve.
up as a nurse and meeting them in the ER where I can just be like, "Oh, I need your name. What's your name?" And then serve them the paper. That's insane.
What do they call?
It seems a little bit illegal.
Is there a title for that?
Server. I have no idea.
That seems redundant to actual servers.
I mean, they're both serving. I mean, hell, I'm fucking serving.
No, I was trying to figure
God.
out what the name was, and I would be like, what if what was a gay guy doing it and he was serving cunt? I couldn't think of the name.
You almost got there.
Wait, what is that? Is that like a what
Summoner? No.
Ooh, that'd be so mystical.
Summoner.
the only job that works in today's day and age in the Middle Ages? I'm a summoner.
Summoner. And apparently Grand Wizard.
Whoa. Question for you,
There's
Colin.
there's
Question for
one
you
still out
guys.
there.
So for that hot second where I had to entertain the idea of me maybe doing stand up because of the Yukon vet, I was thinking about potential jokes, and the one was my job is fake. I recognize it. I work in tech. It's a fake job. What would I do back in the day? I think really there was 7 jobs, and if you're a woman, there was 2 or 3.
It was basically just homemaker,
or
seamstress,
prostitute.
Prostitute. Sure.
It sounds bad, but that's reality, you know?
Murder victim. I feel like they were doing that a lot.
As an occupation,
It's full time, John.
It is
full time for a short time.
Yep. And I was like,
Made.
I'm Jester-coded, I think, or town scryer or scryer.
Dude, get me in the
Dude,
fucking
Jester.
blacksmith.
I was gonna say
I'm a
blacksmith for you.
blacksmith.
I think it's an easy calling.
You think I'd be a blacksmith too?
Yeah, 100%.
Nice. Definitely, I'm definitely working with my hands. I just think blacksmiths are kind of cool, man. It's kind of
They are kind of cool, but I feel like a lot of blacksmiths back in those days had some kind of deformity, like their hand is all burned up, or
that's fine.
It's like a soldier that like got injured, so now they turn to blacksmithing.
No, wrong. I think it's a very sought after career. Like there's like years of apprenticeships.
Would my last name have to be Smith?
Yes.
Damn it. All right, maybe I don't want to be that.
Don, how about you?
So
what are you doing?
Oh, I have no idea what I would do. I could see myself farming.
Yeah, in the fields.
I have done it.
Yeah.
As a job.
Mm-hmm.
But more like livestock than crops. I think like just got a bunch of chickens, some cattle.
Okay.
You know, a couple sheep.
No one's here. No one's enlisting and becoming a knight in this group.
Wait, I'm sorry. How far back are we going?
Medieval
Time. Okay, Colin. I think you'd be a squire.
Okay.
I think you'd be a knight squire. I think
never get promoted.
Whoa.
Yeah. You wouldn't get promoted. You just be running messages for like the.
Colin's a 40-year-old squire, like to like a 20-year-old knight, and he's just really bitter about it.
Judd Apatow is the 40-year-old squire.
He just like runs to me and he goes, "My knight needs another sword," and I'm like, "All right, got it."
I feel like I could run a mean bakery.
I think you could be a nice stable boy.
Whoa! What the hell, man?
Colin, I hear prostitution is big. You could be a prostitute.
I was thinking as a stable boy, he'd be like getting with all the knights' wives, and they would all like hate him.
Oh wow. Oh.
Okay, hold on.
Is that what's that? Who's getting Game of Thrones?
Podrick.
Yeah, Podrick. Who's just laying pipe.
Yeah, they're paying him.
Wasn't he a squire?
No. Oh, he was a squire.
Yes, he was a squire. And then he became a knight. Shout out Sir Pod.
Okay, so Colin, I think you take that route. You be a squire, fuck hoes, get promoted.
I'll be a squire type, a Podrick type.
Okay. Yeah. See, when you frame it as Podrick and not just lowly squire, you're like, all right, it's kind of.
Why are you throwing on the L word?
Yeah, lowly.
I said not lowly.
Dude, lowly must have went so crazy back then. That's the lowly is fighting words.
Everyone was lowly back then. There's like one person who like owns the town, and then everyone else is lowly.
Yeah, think so? Yeah,
serfs, bro. Serfs.
Yeah, but like serfs were like lowly, bro. I've seen their TikTok lives.
You're a fucking prostitute, basically.
You've seen serfs TikTok lives?
You haven't seen that?
I'm not on TikTok, dog.
Dude.
And also, I'm not watching surf TikTok lives.
You're missing out, bro. It's legit. Dude, they fucking dress up like serfs, and then they have a fake chat come up where it's like, they're like, they dress up as like common folk, but then they have a fake chat go by, and it's like Roderick the Surf, and he's like, hey guys, I heard we're going out tonight. He's like, yeah, not with you, bro. Get back in the fields. Dude, so it's weird. Fire. It's so good.
It's the most niche thing I can imagine.
Okay, so I feel like you would have to be a surf then based on your TikTok algorithm, which is why blacksmith works for me, because I have watched many live streams of blacksmiths making tools. I love it. It's very entertaining.
Yeah, dude, I watch a lot of basketball. I'm not in the fucking NBA.
You might have been in the Middle Ages.
Trying to be so tall.
So you guys don't have experience. You know, I worked in a farm. I worked in a bakery. I got these old time jobs on lock.
I squire.
You really are old timey.
When you squire.
Shit, when don't I?
I've served.
Greg?
I've only really done.
I could be a bad jester.
I don't have any old timey.
I could be a traveling bad jester.
You do tell about jokes, so I guess that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would talk to everybody and probably get like fucking killed for it.
Yeah, you would. People.
One
joke that Colin. Yeah, if Colin like makes fun of the wrong person one time, he's out. He's dead.
To the dungeons you go. Man, dungeons were kind of crazy.
Dungeons are kind of cool.
Wait,
Dungeons were fucked up.
Are dungeons just basements?
Sometimes.
But also prisons.
Could you have a dungeon that's not like underneath the castle? Could you have?
I disagree with that. No, fundamentally, I disagree with that.
I think you could, as long as it's windowless.
What if it's like
disagree with that, because sometimes there's the tiny ones and you can you can see out of it.
yeah, so they know what they're missing.
No, but if it's above ground, it has to be windowless. Like if it's not like subterranean a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah, subterranean where you can like see like just rats running along out the window, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the rainwater gets in.
Ooh, yeah.
And also all the sewage, probably too, because we got no plumbing.
What about me being a bar hand or a barkeep?
How about a barmaid?
Dude, my waist would be snatched with those corsets. You shitting me, dude? I'd be serving beer and cunt.
We're back to prostitute, Colin.
No, we're back to Jester. That was a good joke. All right.
Colin just wants to show off his goods. He just wants to wear the tight pants that Jesters would wear, like the colorful ones that basically just leggings.
I want to turn around fast and show my bloomers to all the hardworking knights.
Are you wearing a skirt in this?
If I'm a barmaid.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Why do you want to work in the bar though?
I feel like that's where everything happens, in a town.
That's where
the local watering hole.
Yeah, the movement, the shaking. That's where quests come in and side quests are answered and completed.
Yeah, but you're definitely coming to the blacksmith when I need certain materials. I need you to go out and quest.
This guy really wants to be a blacksmith,
dude. Well,
I think it'd be fun,
dude. If I don't quest, I'm not seeing you. I'm not talking to you, bro.
I want a huge fucking anvil.
You don't leave. You don't leave your little hut, bro. You're living there. You know that, right?
It is 1,000 degrees in there.
Yeah, you are sweating.
And I'm
a
sweater.
And you're just like black with soap.
Imagine having to make every chain in a chain link like bit of armor.
Like, dude, we're all dirty in medieval times, but like you will not be allowed in the bar because you're that much more dirty than everyone else.
Yeah, but like I have more of a reason.
You still smell like shit. Like more like shit, like everyone else.
Yeah, but I got plenty of money, man.
Cool. Take it somewhere else.
It's a little boy apprentice.
Yeah, who you definitely fuck, by the way. You definitely fuck your little boy apprentice.
Whoa! What?
Come on. You don't.
Colin,
dude,
what the fuck?
Dude, they never leave.
You can't tell me I fuck a little boy. Jesus.
I'm hypothetically, you never really see a blacksmith leave his quarters, man. There's a lot of one-on-one time with his little boy.
I don't know if that's true.
I'm gonna go ahead and separate myself from Colin at this moment.
Yeah. I don't think I have no apprentice.
Actually, John, I'm changing it. I'll be a cop in this time because I can throw out wild accusations.
That's called a constable.
Town guard.
I'll be a constable because I'll throw out wild accusations. So there's no evidence at the time, and they really hang their hat on that. If you have any kind of credibility.
Yeah, and you could be so corruptible. Like bribes are huge back in the day.
I'll take so many bribes. Yeah, Greg, you're done.
I think you might go missing in my furnace.
Just his feet are hanging out.
Yeah.
What are you? Fucking...
I haven't seen the town guard. I don't know where he is.
All right,
that's crazy.
The witch from Hansel and Gretel.
They're just gonna find. I'm just gonna start wearing like your shoes or something like that. That's how they're gonna catch me.
Yeah, fresh new kits.
Why is that blacksmith wearing nicer shoes? What's that about?
Makes no sense for his environment.
Yeah. I turned him into steel toed. Don't worry.
Nice. Those are heavy as shit.
Yeah, they are. I actually just wear like steel blocks around my feet.
That just seems so impractical.
Well, I'm not moving.
You're gonna drown so quickly. You're like going over like a bridge.
Why am I going over a bridge? I'm in my blacksmith studio.
I don't know. The layout of this studio is not the right word.
It's more of a studio than
workshop.
Yeah.
Workshop. Okay.
Your forge.
Shop. The forge. That's what it's called.
Forge.
The forge.
You just got lost on blacksmith. He called it a studio.
I've never been in one. I'm not actually a blacksmith. I'm just saying that's what I would want to do. Or carpentry. Carpentry is also fun. I like woodworking. I have a little bit more experience in that. I've never actually used a...
Working your wood?
Oh, yeah. I've worked my wood.
Bit of a transition, but also historical. We got homework again, boys. We have gotten some enrichment from a task from one of our listeners.
History?
So, if you guys don't know this... We've been giving each other things that we normally wouldn't do. We have to do them for an hour and then like report back on what we think of it. So one of our listeners gave us an album,
okay,
but not what seems to be a normal album. It's called
Beethoven's Fifth or something like that.
It's called Sabaton: The Great War, and then in parentheses the history version.
Sultan?
Sabaton: The Great War.
The Great War. Okay.
What the fuck is that?
So this is apparently something that we would never listen to on our own.
Yeah, I've never even...
Dude, we gotta get cooler listeners.
This doesn't even sound real.
What like a Drake album?
We're gonna try it. All right. This is gonna be something new for all of us. It's like 43 minutes long, so we don't even have to do a full hour. But we're gonna try it. You might like it. Yeah. And for all the other listeners, if you have other things that you might want us to try, send them in.
This sounds completely
we'll try
made up.
It's from Mike. You can bleep that out.
Yeah, I'm not. As soon as you said it was a history thing, I said, "Oh, I wonder who it could be." That sent this in.
Yes,
one of our most avid listeners, our love and support goes out to him for his love and support.
Speaking of fucking self, this sounds booty, dude.
I listen to like a little bit. It's like hardcore heavy metal music.
Is that his bag?
I don't know.
There's no way you listen to this.
Listen, this is about trying new things. Go in with an open mind.
Is it like on Spotify?
Guess.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay, good. Yeah,
all right, next time, Sabaton, The Great War.
Yeah, so listeners, if you also want to join in, it's called Sabaton, The Great War, and then in parentheses, it's the history version.
There's a
the
history version?
I know it's
the other version.
I haven't listened to it. I listened to like 2 seconds.
The fun version? Is that one out there? Can we pick that one instead?
Maybe stop being such a Debbie Downer and, try and go into this with an open mind and an open heart, Colin. You might love this.
I think might like it the best out of all of you guys. And that's the scary part.
Yeah, I will say heavy metal.
You're the biggest music guy.
Heavy metal is not my bag.
Yeah,
whatsoever.
John, have you dabbled? Besides the one song here, like besides that, like as like a genre.
It sometimes comes up when I'm working out. But other than that, no, I don't just like casually listen to it.
Yeah. All right, it'll for sure be different. I'm excited.
Sometimes I do it
only 2 seconds.
Okay, let's do it. All right, cool.
All right, well, that can do it for us this week. Make sure you follow us at sochoicepodcast. Email in at sochoicepodcast@gmail.com. Make sure you're following our Twitch, because we're streaming more. Greg, click that bell notification. And
we'll catch you guys. I've gotten every other notification, just not yesterday.
Yeah,
we will catch you guys next week.
Peace.
Stay choice.